Alrighty, so we are live here as well for the Sunday review as well for my Parramatta Eels versus North Queensland Cowboys round 13 review as promised. On Friday, I did promise you guys that I was going to do this review live since yesterday I had a big long ass day for my uncle's wedding and that, so I was so fully exhausted last night, and obviously I came back from the wedding there late, about like around at 11:39 p.m. So yeah, obviously I had to rest up for today, and yeah, just got back from the gym and that, and yeah, finally I'm here to do this review here live. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel as well for more load of content there coming in than the future as well. And you will not be disappointed as well for more load of content there coming in the near future there as well. So yeah, let's get up to 600 subscribers as well before the end of this month. And yeah, let's crack into it. And I think I might be waiting for some other people there in the live chat as well to come along. So we'll see what happens there. And I know that this is a bit too late to do this review since the game has just ended about like 2 days ago. But we'll see what happens over here. So yeah. Um, so on the first couple of minutes there, obviously the Cowboys there they got on the ball, and that's just give me a second. I just need to go on the NRL website there to go by the play-by-play some time there as well. So just give me a sec. Um, so obviously, I'll live react to this game, so I'm going to give you my own opinion and my own vision before I go into the play-by-play as well. So a little bit of a disclaimer there. That's in my view, and if I miss out something on the field as well, you can tell me about it in the live chat or either in the comment section there as well, straight after this live stream. So obviously, in the first couple of minutes there, Josh Hodgson has put on a dangerous tackle there as well, which led to the Cowboys there, getting some pretty good field position as well at the start. But then Rhys Robertson, when they got on ball, he calls himself in the ruck in fragment there as well. And then it was a serious start there for us as well. So we gave the ball there to Bailey Simonson as well, but he's knocked on the ball. And then it was on the 6 minute here, and it was a ball strip there from Josh Hodgson, and it was a successful capture challenge as well from the Cowboys. And then that's when they kicked it out to touch, and that's when the Cowboys there they were getting close as well. And then about like 10 meters outside of our try line there, it was Chet Townsend there who nearly went through there as well, and then he put on a short there to him Luki there as well, and then he burst through a hole there on the right side as well, and then he offloaded there back on this side there as well to Scott Drinkwater there, and then Scott Drinkwater there he gets tackled there, but with momentum there he was able to reach out to point down there as well to make it 4 points to nil as well. And the Cowboys were in front there by 4 points to nil. And then Chad Townsend there, he converts to try there to make it 6 points to nil. And then, unfortunately, in the ninth minute there, Joe McGowie there, who was playing his first ever game there in the blue and gold colors as well, he has gone off there off the field with a calf injury there as well. And then a few minutes later, we had some reports there from the sideline there that he was going to be out for the rest of the match, which I don't know when he's going to be out for how long. So we're going to wait on the update there as well. And Yeah, once we know on how many weeks he's going to be out for, I'll probably maybe post it on my story there as well, so that you guys will see on how many weeks he's going to be out for there as well. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was Scott Drinkwater there as well with the kick bomb as well. And then unfortunately, George Esker there makes the error there as well. And then it was Clinton Gutherson there as well with the line break there. And unfortunately, he has knocked on the board as well. And then it was George Esker there who was offside inside the 10 as well. And then William Greg there gets self a line break there as well with also a short ball there from Mitch Moses as well. And then Greg there, he rolls over there with his strength as well. And he plants it down as well to make it 4.6. And Moses converts the try there right in front of the goalpost there to level things up here. And then it was the Cowboys who tried to strike back with the bomb there with Scott Drinkwater as well. And then Rhys Robson, he makes a line break as well, but we managed to shut him down as well. And then it was Clinton Gutherson there, who was forced to make a line dropper there as well in the 22nd minute as well. And then Scott Drinkwater there makes the error there as well. It was Ofahiki Ogden who has come on there for Greg, but unfortunately, a minute as he has come on the field, that he's made himself an error there as well. And then Jermaine Tuna Brown has come on there for Conor Hess. Name came on there for McLean. And then it was Peter Hiku who has made a line break there on the 28th minute as well. And then Brandon Hands has finally come on there for Josh Hodgson since Hodgson on his 200th milestone game there wasn't doing himself justice as well, especially the discipline and the penalties that he was conceding as well to give the Cowboys much more easier field position as well to invite them in the game. And then it was Bryce Cora there with the line break as well. And obviously off from the line break there. We have forced the Cowboys there, a line dropper there as well for Scott Drinkwater there as well. Ofahiki Ogden there made himself there an error as well. And then Clinton Gutherson there as well, makes himself an error as well. Scotty Drinkwater there puts up the bomb as well. And then Marcus Sivo gets himself there, the line break there. And then it was Sivo there who scored himself the error as well. Mitch Moses puts up the bomb there as well for Dylan Brown. He puts up the bomb. Scott Drinkwater there also knocks on the ball off from Dylan Brown's. I think it was off from his bomb. No, it wasn't. I think Scotty Drinkwater there. He knocks on the ball as well. They tried to pass out there to Labour, but he knocks on the ball also, and he also knocked on the ball 2 minutes later. And then Sean Russell, I think this is when he was about to score a try. No, hang on. I think Sean Russell he was about to get himself a line break as well, but he knocks on the ball. What else happened here? Clinton Gutherson, I think, while he was trying to play the ball, or I think when he tried to steal the ball there, I'm not too sure. The Cowboys there were capture challenging um, if Gutherson touched the ball as well, that he knocked on the ball. And the bunker said that the challenge there was successful, that he has knocked on the ball. Joey McLean, he's come on there for Jack Georgescu as well. Jermaine Tino Brown has conceded a flop as well. And then it was Luca Moretza there making his debut there as well over Makahesi Makatoda as well. Marcus Silva there. He gives himself a line break as well in the second half to make it 10 points to six as well, and a little and a simple 1-1 draw passer on the left edge as well, along with Gutherson there, who gives himself the try assist as well. And Silva he finds some space over on the Cowboys in goal area as well, and he plants it down there to make it 10.6. And Mitchell Moses there converts the try there as well to make it 12.6. And it was Jordan McLean who conceded the ruck infringement as well. And then Greg knocked on the ball, but then we got the ball back 3 minutes later. And then it was Sean Russell who's got himself denied twice as well from the bunker as well. Offering some great defensive from Robert Derby as well. I think who was on the wing there, who has forced out the ball as well by just pressuring on his bicep there as well. And then yeah, Sean Russell there with plenty of space there as well. He dived himself over there as well to finally for the third attempt to get himself a meat pie. He has finally secured it there, and now he's made it 16.6. And Moses, he does concede the try as well to make it 18.6. I'm just going to check if there's anyone there in the live chat as well. No, there's not. Okay, that's quite interesting to see. Okay, well, alrighty then. Anyways, we're 11 minutes in. Um, and 65th minute there in the match there. Moses, he puts on the bomb as well, but unfortunately, Luca Moretz there was penalised there for the pressure on the kicker there as well. And then for the capture challenge there as well, it was in conclusion, inconclusive. So they didn't even know, or they couldn't decide if it was unsuccessful or was successful there at all. So we managed to keep our challenge as well. And then a minute later, Caulfield managed to get himself a line break as well. And yeah, he managed to expose Mike Sivo's defense there as well. As of always, typical Mike Sivo there, just giving out so many space there as well. And that was the thing that I was concerned about on that backline as well. So yeah, Cole Felt he gets himself there over there as well, but thankfully Townsend he misses the conversion as well. And when Luki he came off there for Kaliki Fuel fine for you uh, Ike. And then it was Makahisi Makatoa who has come on there for Luca Moretti, and that was all of the minutes that Moretti has done for. And then Offigi Ogden there, he came on the field there to replace Greg there. Neem he came back onto the field as well, onto McLean as well. And then it was Simonson who has made two errors as well. And yeah, Cole felt there was giving himself the 1-1 draw pass there once again, exposing Mike Siver there as well. And he gets himself there a double there as well to make it 18 points to 14. Townsend he does convert the try. He does convert the try as well to make it 18 points to 16. And then it was Colin Hess who was knocked on the board there as well. And the Cowboys will try to challenge the ball there, but it was unsuccessful there. Scott Drinkwater there has got himself there a line dropper there as well. And then Cole Felt has scruffed it there for the Cowboys. And then once the Cowboys gone the ball back as well, Hiku there out of his own half as well, knocks on the ball. And then that was pretty much good field position there for us. And then Mitch Moses, he gets the ball there as well, and he drives himself and sorry, no. So once Mitch Moses has got himself the ball as well, he started using his running game there as well, which he wasn't really using his footwork and his running game that much into this game as well, since he was busy just punting out way too deep on the Cowboys' own half as well. And then once he finally collecting into gear with his running game there as well, which we all know on how deadly, lethal, and fast, that he can be on his footwork as well. Yeah, his speed along with it, was just per class as well. But nah, he managed to run it by himself as well, and yeah, he managed to drive himself as well, and he sticked out his arm as well, and he's planted over there with a little bit of momentum there as well, and he has managed to win it there for us as well to make it 22 points to 16, and then it was converted there for 24 points to 16 as well. Griffin Name, he tried to do something as well to at least get maybe a consolation try, which I mean the best of chances was to make it 24 points to 22 if they were going to score off from the set there as well. But yes, we managed to escape the scare there from the courageous Cowboys as well. And I've got to say, uh, hats off there to the Cowboys as well for being so courageous there as well. And the defensive was quite incredible there as well since they had a couple of their origin players out there as well. And eh, and especially Tamalolo wasn't even playing as well. Like I thought that Granville, he wasn't a bad at tonight, but obviously he wasn't the greatest there though. But I reckon he just did the job there for me. Granville, Robson was amazing there. I thought that Townsend really showed up there as well, along with Scott Drinkwater as well. Luca was amazing there throughout the short balls there as well, coming along with with Townsend there. I thought who else was good as well. One so who else was playing prop there for the Cowboys? There I thought that Georgeski wasn't that bad. Um Name was pretty quiet there in my opinion there as well. He wasn't really doing that much there. Um Yeah, Hiku, he's made one line break there as well, but other than that, he was just shithouse, the same as last week. I thought that Cole Felt was amazing there as well. And the two debutants there, Zach Labor there. I thought he was pretty good there in defense as well. The same there for Robert Derby there as well. I thought he managed to try to go across there against Sean Russell there as well. And yeah, I thought the debutants there, the debut, it wasn't bad, and I thought the debut was, I know it wasn't the greatest there, um, but just give it much more time throughout the Cowboys development system, and I reckon if I top Payton is going to stick around a little more, much more longer, then I reckon that the Cowboys, they can really develop a lot of great players there in the Queensland Cup as well. So yeah, we will have to wait and see. So yeah, I mean, Peter Hiku, he's going to go to the whole Kings and Rovers there as well. So there could be some space as well for the Cowboys centre there as well in number 4. So we will have to wait and see on that part there. Maybe for next season. Who knows? So yeah. Ben Hampton, I thought he was average there in my opinion there as well. For us, yeah, man, I thought the Ruben Greg there once again he is an absolute machine as well. The contact meters there as well, and the way that he was driving himself as well for his body there was just amazing as well. Josh Austin on his 200 milestone game there was quite shit in my opinion. Joe off and go there. Very unfortunately and very unlucky that he couldn't play the rest of the match as well as he only played for 10 minutes as well and just unfortunately just suffocating the calf injury there as well. I thought that Bryce Curry there, he did the job there as well. I thought he was good. Maffadori was decent there. Jermaine Hopgood there was also very good as well. Once again, as of always, tearing apart the Cowboys forward pack there as well, and many others. Offensive Ogden there was once again really strong there as well. I thought that Luca Moretti there, he did the job and he did what he had to do there as well. So yeah, nothing really much that he had to do something important there. So yeah, I thought his debut was to do the job. Brandon Hands, I thought he did quite well there out of dummy half. Makahisi Makatoa, man, I'm gonna say, he's been improving a lot, and yeah, I reckon he's done pretty good here tonight. Um, and Dylan Brown, he was dancing all over the Cowboys there tonight with our Lord and Savior there, Mitchell Moses as well. Just putting up the bomb kicks there as well, and just leaving out the running game there as well for last as well to cause a big surprise motherfucker moment there, or whatever you want to call it as well. And I thought that Clinton Gutherson there was also amazing as well. He was everywhere there on the left edge to the right edge there as well, left, right, center there. You know, he's amazing there. Sivo, attack wise, like he didn't get that much space as well, and he could have done much more to get himself more than one try there as well. So yeah, Will Penasini, I thought he was pretty good as well. Simonson, um, yeah, I feel like the Simonson was pretty off there tonight, and yeah, not great there from Simonson as well. With the amount of errors that he was giving away as well to the Cowboys. Sean Russell there, pretty unlucky there to not get two meat pies as well. But it's took him only 3 attempts as well to give himself there a try as well. So I reckon he was brilliant there tonight there, Sean Russell, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of the players there that I had to go through as well. And yeah, this is a great win there. Just going into the bye there for next week there as well, and then we got the Canton Bankstown Bulldogs there on Monday there as well. So I heard that the RCG should be back as well, especially along with Junior Bolo there as well. And if Joe off and Gary there can maybe just be out maybe at least a week, which I doubt that will happen, and I won't be surprised if it's going to be also out for the Bulldogs game as well on the Queen's birthday there as well on Monday. But once we do get Meta back there as well, I think then boy oh boy, it looks like we're gonna have a full strength side. It seems so. Yeah, the bench is gonna look warm as fuck. Greg is probably gonna go back on the bench as well. And if Joe off and Gary there is also gonna be fit there, well, there's a real debate who's going to start off from the bench there as well. But I'll personally go with Greg there in my opinion there as well. Just off from the bench there, since he has been amazing as well, and he's been giving much more minutes there as well to improve on his performance as well, and the strength that he builds there as well is much more similar to RCG as well. So yeah, he's done an amazing job there replacing himself there over RCG as well. And yeah, man, like it looks like that Bro Alpha is low key starting to come back to build a great bench that he has had over in the last seasons as well. And yeah, only took him about like near in the mid season there to get things rolling on as well. After a slow start of the season as well, and yeah, it looks like things are starting to calm together as well. Without Mani and Papali there, without um, um, Organ Organ Kafuzi, Murata Nakura there as well. And yeah, and also Hayes Perm as well. So, and also I forgot to mention Nathan Brown, and yeah, I feel like that was starting to come back as well, back in good form as what Dylan Brown was from a last year as well. So yeah, I think we're just continuing to improve as well. But this win, it was a great execution as well to win it towards the end as well. So that was a great win. But Siva once again it's just that he needs to play not only smart like in attack, but he needs to fix on his defense when he needs to close down as well. You know, I just feel like he panics as well, and just to try to go in for the kill there as well. Before they even try to get it out to the other wing as well, and just try to just try to shut down the center there as well. As fast as possible as he can as well, and yeah, that's why I think on what Mike Silva is trying to do as well, because he thinks that he's semi Rajaja, but we can't be always like our icons there as well. It takes a while to gather skills as what semi Rajaja are done, because he's gained the per skill there, not only from talent there, but obviously from hard work there as well. He's come through our system there as well throughout the Wentworthville Magpies, and Mike Silva, he wasn't really a Parramatta junior. He actually came from the Parramatta Panthers junior system there as well. So there is a real difference as well on how much comfortable Semi knows the playing style more when he played first grade for a couple more years compared to on how Silva did when, to be honest, his a real peak was in 2019. And if he can fix up his defense more, and just to deny, and just to be like the grumpy old troll that's saying, "You shall not pass," or whatever they say in the Lord of the Rings and shit like that, then I reckon he's going to be slowly making up to his peak as well than what he was there back in 2019. Um, you know, rather than just being the highest try scorer there as well. So, yeah, I just feel like the Bro Alpha, if it can be very critical there on Dylan Brown, then I reckon we need to build Mike Silva not only as a great player on the high ball, but also to make him one of the greatest defensive wingers there in the NRL there as well. And if we can do that as well, along with Sean Russell there, I reckon our backline there is going to be hard to get through, especially along with a full pack there just being just so pumped as well, and just so much impact there coming off from the bench as well, with so much depth there we have in the full pack that Bralfa has signed there recently. Then my God, bro, I'm for sure that this team is going to make it into the top eight as well, if we're going to go throughout division as well, especially coming off from the bye there. Fresh off as well, we can take a lot of pros and cons here as well, and I reckon we should use the time there next week there, especially after during the Origin period there wisely. But anyways, we're gonna go through the play stats as well, and then I'm going to end off the review there as well. So I'm just going to check if there's any people there as well in the live chat, even though there might not be any, and no, there's not still. So we've been going here for 28 minutes as well. The stream's been going amazing here, lads. I know there's zero people there in the live chat there as well, but that's okay. I know it's in the afternoon as well, and I know there's not many people there who has noticed that I'm live there as well. So I do apologize for that, but I do want to get this review out over here just quickly as possible as well. So once again, I apologize for that in my behalf, and I promise that next time, I'll get it out as soon as possible. It's just I was so tired on Friday night that I had to rest up for the wedding there yesterday there as well. And Viking King there said, "How you going, bro? I'm going absolutely just amazing there, man. Yeah, it's just been a big day there for me yesterday there of Viking King, and yeah, congratulations there on your win there against Souths, man. Wow. I didn't expect the Broncos and the Raiders there to make it not only Super Saturday, but also upset Saturday. So yeah, we can go in the play ratings here as well, and we're going to wrap things up here as well. Now, my top five best players there are for the Premier Eels as well. I'm going to go for man of the match as well. I'm going to go for, let's say, um, I'm gonna go for Mitch Moses. You know, he's won us the try as well, and the way that he was punting us out of there, and and he used his running game there as well to use his footwork as well to let the Cowboys unexpectedly know that he's going to try and cut through the edge there as well, and he was brave enough to roll himself there over there with enough strength that he can be able to bring into the momentum there as well that he was driving through. And yeah, I'll give him there for my man of the match in my opinion. For number two, I'm gonna go for Clinton Gubson there. He has made himself nearly halfway there to 300 running meters there as well, which he has made a total of 248. And he's made himself 110 kick return meters as well, 50 post contact meters as well, one line break there, two tackle breaks there, one hit up there, two dummy off runs there as well, 26 dummy off running meters there as well. He was everywhere there tonight there. He's only missed one tackle there as well, and he's put in one grabber there. He's only made about like three errors there as well, and yeah, I'll go with him with number two. I thought he was everywhere there, left, right, and center there. And yeah, I'll go with King Guffer there for number two. For number three, I'll go with Dylan Brown as well. He was dancing all over the Cowboys there tonight. And the dummy that he was throwing at the Cowboys as well was amazing as always as well. He's made himself 37 tackles there as well, which is quite impressive there for a 5'8", I gotta say. And he's made himself 37 passes there, 53 receps there. Also one offload there as well, and he's made one tackle break there, one try assist there as well, one line break assist, and he's also made 30 post contact meters there as well, along with 122 running meters there as well. Which, yeah, I gotta say, he's been quite impressive there as well, and that's gives him the highest fantasy points in the team as well on the nights. For number four, I'm gonna go for William Greg as well. I thought he has been an absolute machine as well. He's starting to do the same type of job as what RSG loves to do there as well on the drive there throughout the post contact meters there as well. Speaking of post contact meters there, he's made himself seven more post contact meters there, more than Clinton Gubson as well, and he's made himself 145 running meters there as well, along with one line break there as well throughout the try that he has scored there. Three tackle breaks there, 15 hit ups there as well, 15 receps there, 26 tackles made, two missed tackles there, one ineffective tackle. And yeah, he was absolutely just amazing as well. I also forgot to mention that Moses has made 667 kicking meters as well, or from 18 kicks that he has delivered. Two force dropouts as well, five bomb kicks as well, two grubbers as well, and he's made no errors there. Moses, that I also forgot to mention on why I picked him there for man of the match as well. And yeah, Greg has only made one error as well for playing 47 minutes as well. Number five, and finally, I'm gonna go for um you know what? I'll say that Jermaine Hopgood as well. It's no brainer there. I've put in Hopgood there in the top five there as well. As I said there before, he's made himself two offloads there and two doing passes there as well. Also, he's also made 15 hit ups as well. One tackle break there. He's made himself, 30 contact meters as well, 137 running meters there as well, off from 18 runs there as well. So, yeah, nah, he was amazing there tonight there. Hawkwood as well. And that's my top five best plays there for the Premier Eels as well. And my top five best plays there for the North Queensland Cowboys as well. I'm going to go for the best player there. I'm going to go for Chet Townsend there as well. I thought he was amazing there tonight as well. Make himself there two conversions as well. Got himself there about like, well, you know what? I'll say that Scott Drinkwater there is the best player there for the Cowboys. There, I changed my mind. I'll go with number two for Cole Felt there as well. For himself there a double meat pie there as well. I'll go with number three. I'll go with Faris Robson as well. He's made himself one line break as well, and I thought his dummy half running meters there as well were about like 22 dummy half running meters there as well. He's made about like two dummy half runs as well. One offload there, five dummy passes as well, 104 passes there as well, and 109 recepts. He's made some 55 tackles. Wow, and he's only missed one. Wow, that's impressive there from Rex Robson there in defense. Um, and yeah, he's made himself only one error there as well. And yeah, now for number four, I'm gonna go for I'll say the Robert Derby there has made 198 running meters there as well. He's made himself 47 49 kick return meters. Four tackle breaks, one hip as well. Three dummy half runs as well. Two passes there, 26 recepts there as well. Two missed tackles as well. And yeah, for number five there, I'm gonna go for Chet Townsend there as well. I know he hasn't made that much running meters there as well, but who gives a fuck about the attacking stats as well? He's made himself two dummy passes as well. 42 passes there, 64 recepts there as well. 23 tackles he has made, so he wasn't bad in defense as well. He's only missed two, but he's also made 695 kicking meters there as well. He's made five bomb kicks as well, and he's put out there two crossfield kicks as well. So yeah, I reckon the Chad Townsend there as well. He wasn't bad there tonight, and I thought he was trying to step up there and try to create a combo there as well with Hume looking as well, and it's also connected with Scott Drinkwater as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it there for my round 13, 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership, Premier Eels versus North Queensland Cowboys review as well. If you guys did enjoy my review as well this afternoon as well on Sunday, please give it a like and subscribe here to the channel as well for more loads of content as well. Um, and I hope you will subscribe and also like this live stream as well. And yeah, let's get up to 600 subscribers as well before the end of May as well. And yep, and if you guys have missed out here on the live stream, don't worry about it. It's going to be posted up on the YouTube channel as well, so you can watch the whole thing as well. Rather, it's on Sunday night as well. So there's only one match here today. Between the Sea Eagles and the Newcastle Knights as well. Being played at McDonald Jones Stadium as well. So you can watch it straight after the match as well. But I was going to do a live reaction to that game as well. But I just thought the Sunday was a perfect day to do this here as well, and I'll have plenty of time as well to do this. But unfortunately, there wasn't that many people there in the live chat during this live stream as well, which is okay. I understand that it is Sunday and people they're still tired for maybe having a big day out. On Saturday as well, like me, which is fine. But I'll see you all on Monday there as well. I think I might try to do something on Monday since I don't want to leave guys just come out there on Monday there as well. So we'll see what happens from there, and yeah, I'll post my team of the week as well on the Instagram page as well. Also tomorrow as well. So keep your eyes out on that one as well. And yeah, go and join the loaded legends as well on Discord as well. And I'm pretty sure that's all of the promotion there and all of the things that I needed to say for the upcoming future content that I'm going to bring you guys there as well. And yep, I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. And this has been National Sports O here. Take care and have a great afternoon and enjoy your Sunday footy. All right, guys. All right, take care and peace.